world is a messed up place. But by now, I already think we already know that. This world was once a place called heaven. But we've messed it up so bad that it's nothing, not even compared to heaven. We are born with sin, and we like to blame that on Satan. And that sin grows. Then you and the sin become bros. And that leads up to depression. And oh yeah, can I ask you a question? If I was to tell you to believe, even though you can't see, and only then you would truly see, what would you say?
This world is a messed up place, and I think of all the times I wanted to erase or retrace, and I look at where we're at now, and I think to myself, oh wow, how can we just give up and bow? And here's another thing, my king's not an angel with wings that got thrown out of heaven for trying to steal heavenly things. You see, we still deal with the same issue, like going to church on Sunday but never living it out, the same issue. And then we go to Jesus when things go wrong, like, yeah, I missed you, but can you help me now? I just need a good grade. And of course he helps you, he never left you, he always stayed. But as soon as you get paid, you let God fade. Like, I don't need you, God, anymore, I have it all made. But you have no idea you swayed and now you are strayed. Forget about the day that Jesus was killed on that tree. Forget about the most powerful places when we're on our knee. Forget about the one who's holding the key. And like I always say, to heaven and earth and all eternity. See, Jesus said is the only way to the Father is through me. And he meant it. Eternity is a long time. Where are you gonna spend it? But do you believe even though you can't see? But do you believe that Jesus died on that tree? But do you believe in everything he said? But do you believe that God raised him from the dead? You guys say you don't believe in God because you can't see? Well, listen to me, because you guys are just trapped like Satan's dogs with choke collars. Because you guys are the same people that say you believe in $1 million, but have you ever seen one? Because I haven't, but yeah, I still believe. You see, we all have bitten the forbidden apple. It wasn't just Eve, it was you and it was me. If I was to live by what I see in this world, I would mope, and I would lose all my hope. But I live not by my sight, but by his sight. I walk not by my light, but by his light. I've been up so many nights that I know in the darkness, I know where it lights. And I thank God for believing like Moses, not the Israelites. Now you say, why do you say that? Because Moses believed even though he couldn't see that the Israelites, that they will finally be free. But the Israelites didn't because they couldn't see. But Moses was listening to God's voice say, son, follow me. And even though it didn't happen right away, God never left them, he always stayed. And after years and years of slavery, God was raising up one man full of bravery. And I want that one man to be you. So stand up when everyone sits down. Don't let anything get in the way of your crown. Keep fighting and fighting until you drown out those sounds. And keep going and going until you hit your town. Get up and get in this. This is a survival. I want you to know that in this terrible time, there's going to be a revival. Do you believe even though you can't see? Do you believe in your Lord? Do you believe that your marriage can be restored? Do you believe that God has your name engraved? Do you believe that person you've been praying for will be saved? Do you believe everything in the book of John? Do you believe that all your pain will be gone? Do you believe that you are blessed? Do you believe that God took away your sin as far as the east is to the west? Do you believe that Jesus is the best? Do you believe that he can give you rest? Do you believe even though you can't see? Do you believe that Jesus died, but he came back for you and for me? I'm so grateful that God is raising up people that are faithful and not scared to go out. I have no doubt. I want to ask you a question. And is it, do you truly believe in the crucifixion? Do you truly believe in the resurrection? Because if it was up to me, I would say yes. But it's not up to me. The question is, what do you believe? Now I want to ask you another question. Would you be older tomorrow? And the answer is obviously yes. So why don't you just believe in God the same way and skip all this mess? And stop hiding in the container and closing the lid. I believe you can do it, you are God's kid. Let Jesus' voice be heard in this spoken word. This isn't a business. Go to church more than just Easter and Christmas. Let your problems be solved. Get involved, not just in church, but in the Word and in prayer. Keep seeking Jesus because He is your Savior. He is your Creator. And don't give up now because you have a life is a story. And keep seeking Jesus and do everything for God's glory. And when you fall, get back up just like a palm tree because you have a destiny and you know where you're going. And you will keep growing because you have a fire. You have that burning desire. You don't listen to the liar. You keep driving and driving even with flat tires. Nothing keeps you from the love of Jesus because you know He's your shepherd and you know He leads us. And Jesus said, if you love me, keep my commands. Don't be like doubting Thomas that you have to see the holes in his hands. Jesus said, because you have seen me, you believe. But blessed are the ones that have not seen me and yet still believe. So what are you gonna do? I'm not talking to your crew. This is up to you. Yes, you in the church pew. I'm talking to you near and far. I'm talking to you driving that car. Yes, you even in the bar. You are God's star. You have to make a decision. I pray that wherever you're watching this, God gives you a vision. Most of you guys are living your life at risk being sword swallowers. You guys say you're Christian, but that doesn't make you a Jesus follower. Now's your time to wake up. I serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So take off your makeup and stop hiding under religion and make a decision. So I made the decision to marry it. I chose to bury it. See, some like to bring the past up, but I thank God for overfilling my cup. So I want you to stand up, but I don't want you to stand up and say I think I believe. I want you to stand up and say I know I believe. So whoever you're watching, just go ahead and stand up and say I believe, even though I can't see. And only then you would truly see.